In this video, I take to the streets of Regent Park to ask residents about their thoughts about Ontario's decision to ban the use of cell phones and vapes in schools. The new restriction states that phones from kindergarten to grade 6 must be silent and out of sight for the whole school day, and grade 7 to 12 cannot use them in class without permission. Social media is banned during scheduled class time, and report cards now track the focus of students. In addition, tougher measures are in place for vaping and smoking. Students caught with these products must surrender them, and parents will be notified. Now let's continue to the video to see what people had to say about it. Hi, I'm out here today in the Regent Park community, interviewing a few folks about how they feel about the new recent ban on cell phone use in the classrooms. And right here today, I have with me
Sandy.
Caitlin.
Nice Kim.
Mohammed.
Janila.
I'm Raul.
Raymond.
Hamza Kid.
Jenny.
And Jenny, how do you feel about cell phones usage being banned in schools?
I think it can be helpful for student learning because sometimes cell phones can be a little bit distracting for the teachers and the students, especially if the teachers are trying to teach something relevant. It can be helpful, but I can also see the student side of things where maybe they need to search for things, search for words. There's a lot of students that might need some extra help with English or with a certain subject, and they might need to use Google Translate a little bit to kind of help them out with their work. So I can see where that's coming from, where they actually need to use their cell phones.
I'm kind of like 50-50 because I see like some pros in allowing people to have access to their phone during school time. But I also understand where educators are coming from. Maybe they see it as a distraction. But not everyone is using the phone the way that maybe people perceive it as they're being distracted. They're on like social media during school time. Like maybe they're actually using it for benefit, like researching and stuff. Because like some people might not have easy accessibility to like internet or like laptops within school, so they resort to using their personal phones or stuff like that. So I see it 50-50. But that's where I stand with the ban.
I don't think it's too bad because I feel like some students need to focus more on school rather than pay attention to their phones when they can do that at home or other places. But I also think that some students need it in case it's an emergency and they need to like talk to their parents about something.
I don't think it should be a ban as much of a control. If it's interfering with students' ability to learn, then definitely, let's put some sort of parameters on the usage of it. But if all they're doing is doom scrolling or doing social media and ignoring what is being taught, that's not going to help them in their lives going forward. So that's my opinion.
My opinion is like almost like hers. Like it should be controlled, but banned I feel is kind of, excessive, especially because I'm a student. Like, of course it needs to be controlled, maybe for students who always use their phone, only use their phone. But like banning it for everybody is, I feel, maybe a little unfair, but I see the reasoning behind it.
I think they shouldn't ban the phones because it's really like a necessary evil in order to keep the students in class. I mean, yeah, they might go on Snapchat and TikTok, but at least they're still staying in class, unlike other students who are skipping class. And I think it's better if they absorb the knowledge through their ears while they're multitasking on their phones, because I think that's much more easier to absorb when they're entertained instead of when they're learning, because no one learns when they're thinking they're learning. They only learn when they think they're having fun.
They've been trying to ban it for like years now and it hasn't worked out since, so
I think they're banning cell phones and stuff because it's just a big distraction. Sometimes the teacher won't be here that day, and we'll just be on our phones playing the entire period instead of actually being productive and stuff. So I think pros, it's gonna help us achieve a lot of stuff and get our grades back up. Cons, it just won't be as fun, and I think I might skip more.
Okay, that was well said. Outside of that, how do you feel about them monitoring and and potentially banning vaping as well, and even going as far as putting vaping detectors within the schools?
Personally, I don't vape, so it doesn't really affect me. I could see why they would want to do it, but I feel like it's like your own personal decision if you want to vape or not. So yeah.
I'm very neutral on it. I feel like if people choose to vape, that's on them. It should be their choice. Like, I don't feel like schools should like technically ban it necessarily. I feel like it's a choice for the individual.
Personally, me, I don't vape or do any of that, so I don't really care about it like that. It doesn't really bother me, and it's whatever. Cause that's like vaping, it's kind of stupid. It's no point in it, and it's just I don't really care. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know.
Personally, I don't vape, so it doesn't really affect me. I could see why they would want to do it, but I feel like it's like your own personal decision if you want to vape or not. So yeah.
Well, to be honest, I think it's the parents' fault that this is ever happening. I think their parents should be looking after their students, should be looking after their kids, making sure their kids don't get up to these addictions. So it shouldn't be on the schools to waste their resources they could put onto librarians and more events at school on such things as vape detectors.
These new restrictions take effect at the start of the 2024-2025 academic year. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please follow us on our social media platform. For more information, you can check out our website.